It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see Brock Purdy. And impressive doesn't do his last game justice. 8 passing touchdowns. It's the 49ers and the Rams. All that and more coming up next.
It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. This fielded right at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Off the play fake, Tyler. Right side caught by Jackson. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Off play action. Tyler. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their signal caller now in his 4th season in the NFL. On first down, it's Purdy.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Purdy. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Niners at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Purdy's throw taken in here by Chase. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. The numbers for Walker last week. 16 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown.
You know he's proud of his standing as the league's number 3 rusher, and those linemen in front of him, they're just as proud, but they all have the same goal in mind. Get him to number 1 in the league and celebrate a rushing title at the end of the year. That starts with a good game here.
Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Throw out wide to Walker. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first.
3rd and inches, they just hand it to the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around and hand it to the big fella and let him get forward for a first down.
They'll run with Jefferson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. On second down, it's Walker. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Purdy's throw pulled in by Jefferson.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
At the Rams 20-yard line.
Running right, here's Walker. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It's 4th down.
And his kick is good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And this taken in at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because our division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 49-yard line.
Off the bootleg, Tyler. That'll be caught by Cup.
Tyler's pass complete to Cooper Kupp.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Back to throw. Tyler, short throw, it's Higbee. And he is going to have a Rams first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. They go back to the ground with Williams. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. Tyler trying to find Kupp, but it's intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And the Niners will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Back to throw, Purdy. He completes this to Walker.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
At the 32-yard line.
From the gun, it's Walker.
9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
That was a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And that one to the right side and incomplete. You talk about this Rams defense.
Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both. They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed, that time. Here's a diving catch right side.
First catch here by St. Brown. Good for a 1st down.
Three 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Play action. Now Purdy.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Offense is moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
Walker with another carry.
And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 30-yard line.
Running left is Walker.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal.
He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they're able to double their lead in this 1st half. It's 6-0.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting 1st downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 3rd catch of this 1st half for him, and this one is a 1st down. Operating from the gun. Tyler.
Pass complete there to McCool.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. They give it to Williams, running right. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47.
And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Back to throw. Tyler.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
To throw on 3rd down. Tyler. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Here's Ethan Evans now.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
We get a look at Amon-Ra St. Brown as his offense readies for the next drive.
There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
It kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time. And that's not easily done because, you know, all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Purdy to throw it on 1st down.
And Walker has it. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Touchdown, 49ers!
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
His 5th touchdown now on the year as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead now stands at 13. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. L.A. set to take over again on offense.
They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. 1st and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly, got a great break on the ball, and able to force that incompletion.
On 3rd down, Tyler. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback. Ethan Evans on down to punt.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taking it about the 36. It'll be a 39-yard punt. Give him a good 10 yards on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Kenneth Walker headed back out there.
First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. And I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
Escapes the sack. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Rams are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
This 2nd and 4.
Off the bootleg. Tyler. Short throw, it's Higbee.
And Higbee going to have a Rams first down as he'll be brought down at the 37.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Williams.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Tyler. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. 1st down.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well. When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Tyler, he'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
Derek Stingley getting home on the corner blitz.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Tyler.
And this will be caught by Mooney.
And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 4th down. And this one is right through. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3.
Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Kenneth Walker headed back out there.
We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Straight ahead, Walker.
And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. On 3rd down, here's Walker.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. That's pulled in at the 30. Now a hit and a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown.
An extra point try now for Moody.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. L.A. readies for its next possession.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
To throw on second down. Tyler, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now you got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. To throw on third down. Tyler, and pressure coming, and they got him once again. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. He'll take it at the 42. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. He finds his man complete. That's Walker. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Purdy off the play fake.
He finds his man complete. That's Walker. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And 3rd and 8 now.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield. Now 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Purdy.
At the Rams.
Connects quickly to Jamar Chase.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 24-yard line. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will do it for this 1st half. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the 2nd half.
And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback.
So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well.
They go play action here. Purdy. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it.
And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Extra point attempt to come here. It's up. It's true as they get back in it a bit here. It's now 23-10. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead he does go down to a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The 49ers getting set to trot out there. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now here's a throw. It's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 33. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. And it is caught. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 17-yard line. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Hand off here to Walker.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did.
During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
On 2nd down, Williams trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Rams.
A quick throw outlined to Mooney. Now he's free at the 35. Darnell Mooney.
Touchdown, LA!
Darnell Mooney, 75 yards. And the Rams are back within a score.
point after, right down the middle. And the lead will shrink to 6. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And finishing it all off was Darnell Mooney with a touchdown reception.
And he will not bring it out. He'll just go down to a knee here for a touchback. And the ball will come out to the 25. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. On the stop was Aaron Donald. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Great coverage there. Holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Tyler. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
At the 21-yard line.
Back to throw. Tyler.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So no gain on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Tyler. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And it's fielded at the 34.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards.
And out will come the offense as they take over. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again.
And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Purdy now to throw off the play action. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incomplete?
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Jake Moody on for the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So he's got another field goal, his 4th now in the game. He's making it look easy out there.
He certainly is, and they're always aiming for a swing of the leg that repeats under pressure, right? So nothing's different. He's got that right now because confidence is breeding confidence.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The football going back to the Rams now. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
The throw over the middle taken in. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Off the play fake. Tyler. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
At least this time he's getting hit after a positive play for his offense. The pressure was coming through yet again, but he certainly didn't stick around for the sack on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the first down before taking the hit.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
On the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Tyler, throw left side, complete to Cup.
And Cup going to pick up a Rams first down as a tackle made up at the 48-yard line.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Tyler firing quickly here, and that's complete. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches, I always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have under pressure. They got him again. Dexter Lawrence able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here comes the Rams punter now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And that is very well done there as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field.
They have to like what they've gotten from him in this game.
Think about the accumulation of catches.
8.
The yards per catch now, because you're getting more than a first down every time he's touching the ball. This is the kind of game you want when you're able to throw it out wide.
Absolutely. Over 100 yards, has the 8 catches. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line.
59 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20.
Purdy now to throw. Quick slant caught by Chase.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Unnecessary defense.
Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
Purdy's throw pulled in by Jefferson.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On the give, it's Walker.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
On 2nd down, it's Walker.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here, not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they will extend their lead even further.
So maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
To throw on 3rd down, Tyler. And that is incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the 1st down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking 1st down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a 1st down.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete.
Is a turnover on down.
Play action. Now Purdy. Rolling for Chase on the crosser. He's got it.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 23 yards, the final tally. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll send one of those 2 tight ends in motion.
Walker is in. Touchdown, 49ers. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down, and now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the fourth quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the first down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
That escapes the set, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line.
Here's Walker.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
And, oh, boy, nobody wants to see this. That's the running back, Kenneth Walker, who appears to be injured. Well, hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Mitchell will score. Touchdown, 49ers. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that will bump the lead up to 26.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Rams ready to go on offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Tyler. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the 49ers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the 4th.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
On third down, here's Mitchell.
And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. They'll try and run for it. And he's taken down at the 43, but now before picking up the first.
Well, Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.